So everyone right now asking the question, what happens next?
Yeah, let's bring in our chief investigator, Cheryl Fiandaca, who, oh, by the way, is also a lawyer. And Cheryl, the state says they'll retry the case, but it doesn't come without some challenges because, boy, there was some messy stuff here in what they were putting forward.
For sure. I mean, one of the things, and you and I have talked about this, has been, the charges in this case. A second-degree murder charge, some people believe that that is overcharging in this case, so maybe the prosecution will take a look at that. In addition, they have some concerns with their lead investigator in the case who has had some challenges to his credibility based on some text messaging and some relationships that he may have had with some of the witnesses involved, so conflicts of interest coming up, and he's also under investigation by his own department. So all concerns going forward for the prosecution.
Okay, and then from the defense, we're seeing them right here with Karen Reed outside the courthouse. Could they choose to appeal altogether right now?
Well, they can appeal. It's basically called a de novo appeal, and they can basically appeal the fact that to say to the appeals court, there's not a sufficient amount of evidence to convict her. You couldn't convince 12 people to convict her, so this case should be dismissed. As to whether or not that's successful, that'll be something that we'll wait to see. But the status hearing, as Christina pointed out, is at the end of July, so we should have a better idea of what's going to happen with the case at that point.
And then just quickly, anyone who thinks that this next trial is happening anytime soon, that's not the case.
It doesn't look likely. I mean, she's going to have to assemble a defense team. They'll have to retry this whole thing, and we don't know what the court's calendar is like. It's pretty full these days.
Right. Cheryl Fiandaca, thank you as always. And our